what, 80 some miles. And if you're running a bike hard, it's, you know, you're not going to get the greatest mileage. This bike will give you, with normal driving, this bike will give you like 60 some miles a gallon. But if you were like really running it hard, you know, it drops down. Now that says mile 10. I don't know what our elevation here is. I don't have my Garmin GPS with me, and that has an altimeter on it, which is sort of a nice feature. It lets you know how high you are. I just know now because my ears are popping. But it's good advice on these blind corners not to take them wide, or you're going to be somebody's hood ornament. Or you could be. I'm not saying you are. There's always that possibility. Sometimes you can see ahead a little bit, but now the truck trail always has a lot of mirrors on it, so that's a way to find out, you know, who's coming. There's no mirrors on this road, so you have to take it easy. Unless you like to play Russian roulette. I'm not into taking those kind of chances anymore. You get older, you get a little wiser, I think. When you're out here when you're 22, you think nothing's ever going to happen to you, and you're popping wheelies on these roads, and just like the wagon train ride. I haven't seen any houses in a while, but I kind of think there might be a road off to the right up here. The crown of the road is got a bunch of sand on it, so when you go over the hump, it's sort of whooshy. You could actually come on, you don't really actually need real aggressive knobs on this road. Any 50/50 dirt street tire would probably, you know, you'd be okay. I want to really look down there, but I don't want to fall off. We're still following. There's still a little creek down there to the left. This is a very pleasant little ride. So if you had kids that were on their bikes, or if you were riding with less experienced people, I would recommend this road. There's somebody's private residence. I got another back tire. I got a Schenko 505. I can't remember the number. It was really cheap. It was only like 50 bucks. And it has similar tread to, I have a Dunlap 605 on the rear of this bike right now, which is sort of close to the 606. It's a decent tire, but I personally don't need the gnarliest tire because, you know, I don't do really super gnarly stuff. As you know, I'm not a big rock climber or anything like that, hill climber. Well, now we got some cattle country. And I see a bunch of cars up here. I don't know if this is a hiking spot or whether this is another private residency. Another ranch. This is ranch country. But yeah, I got it just to check it out because it had really good reviews for getting some decent mileage. The trouble with most knob tires is you're lucky to get 3,000 miles out of them before they're toast. And like a 606, they're getting expensive, you know? They're like $80-some now or something. When you're only getting 3,000 miles, because I use my bike to commute, you know, I go to work, so I still do a fair amount of street riding, you know, on so it's one thing if you use your dirt bike solely for just dirt, then you'll usually get a little bit more mileage out of your tires. These are more ranches. Now history, my own internal compass tells me to go right up here. I guess this is the top end of Blk Canyon, and this road here is Mesa Grande. Let me go over here a minute and just get off that hill so I don't have to what's going on here? Let me see if I even have any signal. Yeah, I'm gonna come over here and just get a drink. Oh man, mercy. I'm hoping these cinders hold my bike. I don't have my little disc thing. I usually have a little hard rubber disc that I put down on the kickstand so that it doesn't like sink. It's a pain in the ass when it sinks and your bike falls over. Still don't know where I'm going to eat my sandwich yet. Okay. So that was Blk Canyon, folks. It's about, the sign just said it's about 12 miles. It's a good little road. There's nothing challenging really about it. So those of you that are really motocross guys would probably be bored on it. Okay. The map showed actually more dirt. I don't think I was already going to be back on the tarmac, but we'll see. Thought that Blk Canyon Road went further before it turned into a paved road, but I'll have to check the map again. It's pretty country out there. Ranch country, ranch and wineries. This is a great ride day. Perfect temperature. You know, when you can ride with a coat, and this is an adventure riding coat. I don't have the liner in it, but when you can ride with your coat on and not be sweating to death, it's a good temperature. It might be like 72. Like 85, 90 out here. We've been having crazy weather, like yesterday in the 60s, and it was raining like, whoa! It's just very unusual to have a rainy day in June in Southern California. I mean, I'm not talking about any real accumulation, but like a misty rain. that kind of travel, my butt starts to get a little numb. was going to do, or if I was going to try to attempt to do like long journeys, I'd probably get a sergeant seat or do some kind of upgrade. Although, I mean, this seat is pretty okay for a stock seat. It's much better than like the Honda CRF that I had. Oh, that was a true dirt bike seat. It was like sitting on a freaking 2x4. You'd go 20 miles and your ass was like paralyzed. It was terrible. So this is not, you know, terrible, but if I was like want to take this bike and like, you know, try to do 200-300 miles a day, I would probably want to, you know, recover this and put more foam, or just, you know, get a sergeant seat or something different. Because, you know, once your ass gets numb, it's not very enjoyable. If you're not, you know, if you're in pain riding, you're not going to have a good experience. When you get off this bike feeling that you were just on a burro all day, you know, you're like bow-legged, and it's like it's painful just to walk. It's like, no, this is not how it should be. We're coming down out of the mountain. My ears are doing its thing. I didn't realize we were up as high as we were. This is actually a nice little road for a street bike. Got some twisty action here. Sometimes I do miss a street bike. I would like to do some more street riding, but I just don't want to get another bike right now. Let's see, what kind of street bike would I get? I like naked bikes. I don't like crotch rockets. I'm not a real sport bike because, as you know, I don't like to lay down on a bike. I don't like to have that crotched over. So I've had Suzuki Bandits before, and they're almost like riding a dual sport, because you pretty much have an upright sitting position, which I like, and they're a bulletproof bike. I didn't have the 1200, I had the 600. I would love to find a Bandit 400. Those are nice little bikes, and they'll keep up with the 600. They have like a 12,000 red on. I mean, they are a hot little bike. I almost bought them, but I didn't have enough money. Last time I was in Orlando, somebody was selling a Bandit 200, and I would buy another one for a heartbeat. I saw they're more popular in the Asian market, because any small CC bike is more popular over there. They made a 250 Bandit, they made a 400 Bandit, they made the 6, and they did even have a 700, some kind of Bandit. Now we have to go back this way to St. Isabella. If you made a left back there, you would have gone out to like Corner Springs. And this will eventually take you back out to 78. So if you come off this line off of 78, that's how far up you have to come to get to the top of Blk Canyon. That's San Isabella. There's hiking trails in there. Isabella General Merchandise. Bet you that used to be like the stagecoach stop. I see a sign that says Rocks. Gee, they are closed. Well, darn. I will definitely come back here, you know, because I am a rock hound. I like to find this stuff myself, but I do appreciate someone's rock shop. So I'll come back here. I don't know why it's closed today, because supposedly it's open. I mean, it's supposed to be open on the weekend. I'll have to come back here. Open Thursday to Sunday. Close roads, rocks, fossils, books, blankets, Native American, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Well, we'll check it out another time. I want to find a place to eat my sandwich. Oh, there's some more bikers. Crotch rocket boys. Not really my crowd, but you know, all the whatever kind of bike you like to ride, rock on. Okay, I think I'm going to probably end this video soon here. Hiking trail. Elevation 3,000 feet. Glad now that I came this way, because I found that little rock shop. I want to check out those rocks and minerals. I actually have a lot of trips that I want to go to actually prospect in the desert for rocks, but when I do those trips, I will probably put this bike on the trailer and camp, and then use the bike to go into like these abandoned mine areas that you can find agates and, you know, different minerals. Alright, we're going to find a little place somewhere here to put an end to this cinematography. I should have ended it at the rock shop. I'm in the shade. I'm in the shade. Alright, folks. That's really going to conclude our little trip. I think it's already stopped. My thing is out of batteries.